Welcome everyone to the Fall 2025 3-Minute Thesis Finals. So excited to see you all here. Thank you for being here. I am Dr. Sage Malden, and I proudly serve as the Director of Professional Development and Engagement in the Graduate College here at the university. And I have the pleasure and honor of introducing this year's MC. But before I introduce him, I just kindly ask that you keep your phones on silent, not vibrate mode, and you're more than welcome to take photos. Just make sure that you leave your flash off, okay? There's been a slight change to our MC. So today's MC will be Dean Randall Hewes. A little bit about Dean Hewes. He is a professor of biology who teaches courses in cell biology and molecular neurobiology. His research activities and graduate education initiatives have been supported by more than $3.8 million in grants from the National Science Foundation, the National Institutes of Health, and the Oklahoma Center for the Advancement of Science and Technology. He became Dean of the Graduate College in 2017 after serving as interim dean since 2016. His favorite event is the 3-Minute Thesis competition. No pressure on me. So now I want to kind of read to you the goal of the Graduate College. The goal of the OU Graduate College is to guide, support, and enhance the educational experience of every graduate student at the university. We value all scholars within the university and want your experience to affect you and your community in the best possible way. So please join me in welcoming Dean Hewes.
Welcome, everybody. I want to say welcome to our, I think we have some prospective students here with us today. We have OU faculty and staff here. We have parents and family, including a parent of one of our judges today. Came all the way from Michigan just for this event, right? I think. We have a number of graduate students at OU, so peers of our presenters today. We have Mayor Holman in the audience today. So I want to welcome all of you for attending this event. As Sage said, this is one of our most exciting events of the year, and it is certainly something that we enjoy having for highlighting the quality and interest of what our graduate students are doing. Just a little bit of background about this competition. 3MT is a research communication competition that was initiated by the University of Queensland in Australia in 2008. Competitions are now held in over 900 universities in more than 85 countries worldwide. Graduate students are challenged to present their master's or doctoral research in just 3 minutes in language that is appropriate to a non-specialist audience. Now, I've got a little bit of history as well about how this competition originated. I don't know if it's true, but it makes for a great story. So the idea for 3MT came about at a time when the state of Queensland was suffering severe drought. And to conserve water, residents were encouraged to time their showers, and many people had 3-minute egg timers affixed to their shower wall in the bathroom. The then dean of the graduate school, Emeritus Professor Alan Lawson, put 2 and 2 together, and the idea for the 3MT competition was born. For our students, this is a great opportunity to hone skills for public presentation. It is also, I think, for each one of them, this is something that instills some nerves. They will come up here, they have worked hard on these presentations, but they get up in front of the audience, and this is a scary moment for them, but it is also a great moment for them. And I think this is something that for all of them, this is a great learning experience. For OU, this is an excellent opportunity for us to highlight the quality of research that our students are doing, the breadth of work that they're doing, the importance of this for our understanding of the human condition and ways to make the world a better place. They really do contribute to all of the impact that the University of Oklahoma has on our community and the world. This year, we had 51 master's and doctoral students from the Norman campus who entered this year's competition. And we had first-round reviews that determined 20 students who moved on to the semifinals. And then those students were, of those 20 students, They presented during 2 days of preliminary competition rounds, and from them, 10 finalists were chosen to present in today's competition. From this group of students, then, we will be sending the winner of this year's competition to the Midwestern Association of Graduate Schools MAGS meeting, which is held in, I think, March of this year, of next year. And then the winner of that sometimes will then go on to the national competition. 3 years ago, our winner of the 3MT event here went on to win the MAGS competition and presented on a national stage. Okay, so I want to get into now some of the specifics about how we're going to run the event today. As I said, students will present their research in 3 minutes or less. We'll have a timer on the stage. We'll have a timer back here. Does the audience see the timer as well? Do we have one on the stage? Okay. Okay, so they will be able to see the timer up there. They will remarkably, even though they have these presentations memorized, they will typically do it in just under 3 minutes, sometimes within 1 or 2 seconds of that 3-minute timeline. They are allowed to have one static slide as a prop, and everything else is just what they present to you today as their story about what they're doing. The finalists are competing for some monetary prizes. So this year, the first place winner will receive a $2,000 prize. Our second place winner will receive a $1,500 prize, and the People's Choice Award will receive $1,000. And as I said, the first place winner, we will also sponsor them to go on to the Midwestern Association of Graduate Schools meeting in Kansas City in March of 2026. Now, at the end of these presentations today, you, the audience members, will have the opportunity to vote for our People's Choice Award. So you can decide on your favorite presenter. It can be one of the people that will also receive either the first place or second place from the judges, and that has actually happened several times. So we'll see whether or not our judges do a really good job judging, whether you agree with what they've come up with. So as you exit today, please hand your ballot to one of the graduate college staff, and we'll collect those and tabulate those. After the presentations today, this should take about an hour because these are 3-minute presentations. It's pretty scripted. We move through pretty quickly. We will meet out in the beautiful Pleistocene Plaza near the Mammoth, and we've got some receptions for you. We've got some refreshments for you out there, and we should be presenting the awards in about 15 minutes to a half hour after you get out there. All right, it is now my pleasure to introduce our judging panel. I'm going to, as I call each judge by name, please come out and let's recognize you up on the stage. All right, so first of all, I have our first judge is Dr. Angela Pearson. Dr. Pearson is Associate Professor of Architecture, Second Century Presidential Associates Presidential Professor, and Associate Dean for Research and External Engagement in the Christopher C. Gibbs College of Architecture. Dr. Pearson's research and teaching explore the intersections of architectural theory, environmental sustainability, cultural heritage, and the socio-political dimensions of architecture. You may have stood up just a second ago, but can you stand up one more time and let's give Dr. Pearson a round of applause. All right. For the rest of our judges, I'll wait to have you stand until after I've done the introductions. All right. Our next judge is Dr. Jonathan Nickel. Dr. Nickel is Professor of Music and is also the Director of the School of Music in the Weitzenhofer Family College of Fine Arts. Dr. Nickel is an active performing saxophonist who champions new music and has presented throughout the United States and many countries. He is also a founding member of the H2 Quartet, which was a recipient of the prestigious gold medal at the 2007 Fischoff National Chamber of Music competition. Dr. Nickel, can you please stand? Dr. Jeff Kelly is the Corix Chair of Sustainability, Professor of Biology, and Director of the School of Biological Sciences in the Dodge Family College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Kelly's current research projects focus on climate and atmospheric impacts on avian migration biology and on ecological consequences of artificial lights at night, soundscapes, and microplastics. Dr. Kelly, can you please stand? Dr. Royce Floyd is Associate Professor in Civil Engineering and Environmental Science in the Gallagher College of Engineering. Dr. Floyd focuses educational and research efforts on concrete materials and structural engineering with an emphasis on reinforced and pre-stressed concrete, while also being faculty in the Donald G. Fears Structural Engineering Lab. Dr. Floyd, can you please stand? And finally, Dr. Trina Hope is Associate Professor of Sociology in the Dodge Family College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Hope focuses on criminological theory testing, especially control theories, the family and crime, and gender and crime. As a criminologist, her research looks at the causes of crime and delinquency, particularly the role of the family, peers, and self-control. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Hope. All right, are you ready? It is now time for me to start introducing our finalists, and let me just give you a little bit of a breakdown of how we're going to do this. I will announce each presenter and their area of focus and the presentation title. I'll then step off into the wings, and they'll come up to the stage and give their presentation. Each will take 3 minutes. After each presentation, we're going to allow the judges up to 3 to 5 minutes to take their notes. Usually it's less than that, but I will come back up on the stage. I'll wait for a thumbs up for each one of them, and then I'll announce the next presenter. While we're doing that, please talk amongst yourselves, discuss the presentations, do some preliminary thinking about how you're going to rank the students on the People's Choice Award, and this will then move pretty quickly.